Hi, I'm Gloria Jordan, and this is one of my Hometown Voices stories. We came here, Bob and I got here in 1989 in January, right after he retired from the military. We moved here from Hawaii, and yes, everybody says, "You did what?" Yes, we moved here from Hawaii. Of course, it was because of L3, or at that time E-Systems. He was hired on there. And it was the choice between here in Greenville or a place in New Hampshire. And we chose Greenville because it was close to a lot of family. And it's a lot warmer than New Hampshire is. And he brought me here. He came himself early for interviews and stuff. And then we came later. My daughter and I came later from Hawaii. And he drove me downtown because he's from a small town. And he was just so happy about being here, and he wanted to show me the courthouse because he likes courthouse squares in downtown areas. And I was never raised in a small town like that, so I wondered, what in the world has he done to me? But we got here and I got involved in my church, and we had some friends here, other retired Navy guys who moved here before we did, so we kind of hung around with them. And as I got involved with things, I really began to like Greenville. Everybody has been so friendly, and they were friendly when we first got here. And the only thing that really threw me a little bit is we went to a Pizza Hut, and I ordered pizza and a beer. And they told me I couldn't have any beer. Never had pizza without beer before, since I was an adult, of course. And so that was an adjustment, but it was a fun adjustment. And that's how my introduction to Greenville was. Shortly after we got here, well, a couple years after we got here, I decided I'd go into business for myself. So I kind of looked around, and there was a business for sale. It was a kind of a typesetting business. Now this is way back in the like 91, 92. And computers weren't very much, even though I'd had a lot of background in computers. But the lady who had the business just had a couple of small little apples, and basically I was buying her customer list. So I bought that and started in my garage at home, and Dr. Graham Sweeney was one of my first customers. And he still reminds me about my garage office to this day. And eventually I decided I wanted to upscale a little bit and get like a copy machine, because I didn't do anything. I didn't do any copying, any printing, or anything like that. I contracted with other people. So I decided I wanted to get my own machine, so I moved out on Wesley Street. And then a little bit after that, I picked up business and I moved to Lee Street, downtown. And I loved being downtown. I loved walking to places, even though there weren't that many places open then. And I loved just being there, being around other people and having that atmosphere. Everybody downtown was friendly. Of course, everybody in Greenville is friendly, but everybody downtown, it was like a whole little city within a city. And then eventually, there was the building right there on the corner of Washington and Wesley that was up for sheriff's sale. So I thought, wow, that's a good opportunity. So my husband and I and another partner went ahead and bid on that building and got it. And we've done quite a bit of rehab in it. The building itself is sound, but we've, of course, put a couple flat roofs on it. And we've had the inside kind of just made sure that it was accommodating to other people, because we rented some of it out. And so that's where we are today, and I just love that building. And now that downtown has grown, I mean, you can go to lunch 2 or 3 different places within a block, which was unheard of. And I can't wait for more places to open up. The nightlife down there has gotten amazing with the Texan and Landon's and Corner Street Pub and Ash and Rose and all of them. I mean, it's a lot of fun, and all those people are so friendly. And I've been involved in the Downtown Association. Again, it's just I feel that if you move someplace and you're in business, or even if you're not in business, you need to get involved with what's going on in the community or in the area where your business is, in the chamber. I'm a member of the chamber. It makes your community so much better, and it introduces you to so many more people. So I'm really happy that Greenville has accepted my husband and I and our daughter, and it's just a lot of fun being here, and that's my story.
This video has been brought to you by Juice 34. Juice is your community-owned provider of electric, internet, cable TV, and true local programming.